wait now. So good morning, beautiful lady and the rest of the gentlemen. It's our time today, like our Saturday dose special session, what we are conducting on every Saturday. And if I'm not wrong, this is the sixth one, Pradeep. Yes, the sixth session. And today we are doing it to get ourselves geared up for the evaluation contest of the club. So it is on 8th of October. The procedure of evaluation contest is normally, I will just quickly give you a 2-3 minutes brief on how it is. Evaluation contest is basically for analyzing how well you are in evaluating a speech, a particular speech. There will be a test speaker who will be giving a 5 to 7 minute speech, and you will be evaluating, all of you will be evaluating that particular speech only, not like a specific individual speech for individual evaluator. So I hope that is clear to all, right? Okay. Then next thing is that once you all are called here in the room for the evaluation contest, all of you will be spotlighted, all the contestants. Then to count all of them are present, how you need to do is that, as I said in the last meeting, you need to keep a plain sheet with you, 1 or 2 A4 sheets you can keep, plain one. And when the contest chair, during the procedure, he or she will be asking you to produce the sheets to ensure on both sides is empty. Okay. Then the rules and regulations will be spelled out to you by the contest chair. But in general, it is, you need to give, prepare, you can take note when the speaker is speaking. Once you start taking the note, after that, the speech is over, the time taken by the speaker will be declared to you, informed to you that this is the time taken by the speaker. Then you will be given a 5 minutes time to prepare your speech. Now, whatever you scribble down, you need to, you can organize it, which one you need to cover, which one you don't want to cover. It's a 5-minute time that you have. After 5 minutes, you will be asked to fold the paper back into 4 folds to keep it aside or keep it with you in your hand. Even all the contestants except the first speaker will be moved to the breakout room. Okay, that is a separate location, Zoom itself. Now, once you are moved to the breakout room, there will be a sergeant at top who is exclusively looking at you. You need to keep your audio, video all the time on. Do not use any hearing devices. You are not supposed to record the speech, the test speech, and look at to that and prepare your notes. No, not permitted. Okay, it is purely on your how fast you are, how you are able to listen, how you are able to put together your thoughts. Okay, so no recording devices, no audio thing. All you have to do is you have to remain unmuted, and your video need to be on, always on when you are in breakout room. Okay, even if so, my request is that whatever during the call, it's going to be almost a 2.5 hour session on Saturday total. So you need to prepare yourself at least till the time you are called. From that moment onwards till the time you are speaking, you need to be on a video completely. So you need to ensure you have a pure bandwidth internet connection. You need all your all leaking, seeking, everything is done, and you are ready for sitting for 2.5 hours at least. In that way, take it in that way. You can keep bottle of water and everything, get yourself ready, because you will not be allowed to go off screen. Yes, Shilpi.
Actually, I'm unable to understand, like every time you have mentioned about this contest, you have mentioned that there will be speaker and we'll have to make notes out of that. So, I mean, who will be that speaker? He'll be guiding us, he'll be mentoring us. Like, who is the one who's starting, and why are we making notes of him?
Okay. See, as I said, this now today we are going to have the same session. Okay, the mock session of a contest will be there. So someone will be joining shortly, and they will be giving a speech of 5 to 7 minute speech. End of that speech, today I will declare what is the time taken by the speaker. Then you will be given you can, when the speaker is speaking, now you can take note of that, the key things what you want to what you feel something great, whatever the thing. So what I suggest you is that, see, there are certain evaluation criteria. Now when you see the evaluation form, there are certain criteria what we always look for: eye contact, physical gestures, body language, voice modulation, interest of the topic, how it is, audience awareness. There are certain 5-6 things which is common for any project. This is one thing. And apart from that, what felt you so interesting and in the speech? Okay, so let us do it today. We will understand each other now how it is being done. Okay, but here today it will be like, now I will be doing a randomized load selection about who will be the first speaker, so then you will get a complete experience of how the contest goes. Okay, then what we will do, once that speech is given, now you can remain in the main room. Once your turn, otherwise you will be in the breakout room. So from there, you have to come to the main room. Okay, you will be called from there to the main to the breakout. I mean the main room. Once the first speech is given, the second speaker, third speaker, on that sequence. Okay, so Pradeep, you can create a breakout room now itself. Now here, one of the things what you have to ensure is that your evaluation, all of you gone through that evaluation judging ballot? Yes, Pradeep?
How many breakout rooms you want?
Only one. Okay, so have you gone through the evaluation sheet, the ballot sheet which I gave to you in the group?
Yes,
we
yes.
discussed. Okay, we discussed
Yes.
about it last time. We discussed quickly. I will now give you a overview on how the evaluation sheet is. It is like, okay, breakout room is allocated. Then I will do. Can you make me as a co-host as well? Okay, so how the evaluation you need to do is, there are 4 category of marking. First is about the initial part about the sheet says initial part of that says your analytical quality, how the judges will be marking on that, 40 marks for that total. Second is about your recommendation, whether it is positive, specific, and helpful. Now give the suggestions what you can demonstrate. Okay, if you are giving a suggestion that if it is on a vocal variety, try to do that one here. Now what you need to think differently, this is common for all. You need to think different. There are certain things which everyone will cover. Okay, but look for something. That is why your observation skills are most important. Look for that one thing what you felt that you can add value to the speaker. If you are doing it, how good you will be able to do that. Okay, so this is what, when you give the recommendation, you need to ensure that these things are being done. I'm not making all thinking on in a different mode. No, take it in a lighter sense, enjoy the thing, but you will be able to do it in the right way. Okay, third is about the technique, which is having 15 marks, whether your language and all were sympathetic, your motivational way of giving the thing. It is not like only like a criticism, you did this, you did this, you did this. No, you can always recommend saying that it could be better if you can perform this particular thing in this way. So that the language usage is very important here. Then most important thing is summation, that 15 marks area. end of the thing, you try to cover that by saying overall or altogether or in summary or in summation what you felt, a great speech. But in that summary, it is you need to cover the greatness of the speech. What is your recommendation and wish the speaker a great thing. That is how you need to do it. So I remember, I hope you all remember last week when we said now, in summary, a great speech with lots of personal, or you are a great storyteller, something, whatever you are want to tell. Then with your recommendation and all these, this is how you need to do. A summary is again a short, like a 1 or 30-second saying of what you said so far. Okay, what the speakers, what you observed, what you said so far. Yes, Ravinder also joined. Ravinder, good morning. So this is how we need to cover that particular judging sheet. So 40, 30, 15, 15 is the mark for the judging sheet. We need to cover that one, how you are going to present it today. Again, as I said, I will not be giving you a judging the thing, but I will be highlighting each and every one's strong point as well as where you can look for based on what exactly you gave. Okay, not about the speech. I will be covering the speech overall at the end of the session, but how, suppose Imran, in your evaluation, how well you did your evaluation. So I will be evaluating your evaluation. Okay, that is how I wish to do that, so that it can be a learning process for you all. Now, so the procedure, as I said, it is like this. You will be the Toastmasters Zainab. Her name is Toastmaster Zainab. She is a division director from my district. So she will be giving a speech, and you will be given, you will be taking a note of that. You will be given a 5-minute time for this. Then you will be moved out. Now here, what I will do quickly is that all of you will be participating, I believe. Am I right? Yes. Okay. So, okay.
Sorry to interrupt you, PB sir. Actually, the problem is that I am at my site and we have been issued a notice by RERA, that is Real Estate
Okay.
Regulatory Authority,
Okay.
and we have to do away with this site by 7th of November. So the labor is around, engineers are around. I might not be able to participate, and that's the reason I'm not attending the club meetings.
Okay.
Also, last time I was not present. Yeah.
Okay. No issues. But you can be witnessing how the things going on. So you can give a feedback at the end of it. Okay. So we can
Sure,
consider rest 5: Pradeep, Imran, Ravinder, Shilpi, and Madhu. So as the contest goes, the speaking order will be selected. So here I am going to give you way how the speaking order is being selected. That is a randomized.
Is there a time limit for evaluation speech?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. It is for 2 to 3 minutes. That is common. Okay. I will just quickly type here the names who all are there. Pradeep, Imran, Madhu, Shilpi, and Ravinder. Okay, we have 5 so far. Okay, so we will go with this way. I'm using normally a different one, but this time I will use another one to give you another experience. I'm using the wheel of name thing to spin the. So you can see the screen with all 5 names written. Okay, so here the first, we will be selecting the first speaker. Okay, this is a speaking order selection. Imran.
Thursday.
First is Imran.
All the best.
Next will be Ravinder. Third is Shilpi. Pradeep. And of course, the last contestant is Madhu. Okay. So now you can rename yourself as one, or I will write here how to rename yourself. That is ESC1 Imran. This way you can rename yourself. ESC1, ESC2 Ravinder, ESC3 Shilpi, ESC4 Pradeep, ESC5 Madhu. Okay, please rename yourself. Yes, Madhu have done it. Please do the same way. Or if not, Pradeep, you please rename all of them. Okay. So this is a speaking order. So first speaker will be Imran. So once the speech is given, 5 minutes note taking is completed, Imran will be left in this room. Rest 4, Ravinder, Shilpi, Pradeep and Madhu will be moving to the breakout room. Today, we don't have a breakout room, Sergeant at time, but what you can do is, please maintain what I said. Keep your video, audio on. No need to do any chit-chatting. Don't cheat yourself. Now, this trial, what we are giving, we are giving this experience to you. So try to make use of it in the way you can practice your speech there without uttering a word. Yes, Shilpi?
Sir, I am in the university, so if I'll unmute myself, there will be disturbance at the back. So will it be okay?
Okay. I will exception for you today, this time. Okay. Okay. So, but then don't use any hearing device. Okay. Don't try to. Okay. Please, now let us make it as a practice that we are doing it for ourselves. It is not for someone else. We are doing it. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
So this is
not have any other equipments like I don't use normally.
No. I'm just giving you, not Shilpi. I'm not. No. See, it is my responsibility to make it a good one, to make you give correct impression how a contest goes. Okay. Okay. So these are the things. So please maintain the decorum in the breakout room, what we discussed. Now, before I ask she will be joining in another 5 minutes. So if you want to ask anything to me, you can ask now. What is, how it is, anything.
Can you recap the evaluation process, what we discussed yesterday,
Okay.
Last session?
Okay, evaluation process, how you need to do is that, say, first thing how you can start is, you can pick some of the speaker's key thing. It could be the message. It could be even the title of the speech. It could be what is a call for action, what the speaker said at the end. Now I am doing this. Why don't you try this way? Something like that. Now, so what is a call for action summary, what the speaker is saying, or some quote, what the speaker said about this one. And if not any of this, you can even bring a new quote into the phrase saying that, because the topic, the way she presented, what felt inside you, how it is. It is not that necessary you need to start with the quote. So opening, I am leaving it to you to decide which way you want to open. A quick way it is that try to take something from the speaker, because you are concentrating your time on this speaker. Okay, you don't have time to recall the speaker, or you don't have time to refer what he said. No, what was the quote actually it is. So whatever you heard, you are evaluating based on that. Okay, here is the time, whatever your memory is trying to recall faster, you can do that. That is about the opening part. Then highlighting part, that you need to tell the good part of the speech in the beginning. What you felt, how you are connected, if it's an emotional one, how it is, how it had happened to you, or all these things you can refer. But when you do it, don't exaggerate into that level that even the speaker will think, oh, I didn't tell all these things. From where this gentleman is saying all. Okay. So bring it to that facts, what the speaker said. Then it is not necessary that no, you have to go. First thing, your speech should not be, here I am using a word should very specifically, your evaluation speech should not be a summary of the speech. Okay, you are not writing a summary of the speech. You are not giving a summary of the speech. What you are doing is how you felt the speech, how good it could impact the audience or you yourself if he or she do certain things, and what was the greatness in the speech, that now what was the action, how you did it. So this is the thing. It should not be a summary altogether, word by word review. Okay, line by line review. No. You got it clear? Okay. Okay. Yes, Pradeep.
So once we make the notes and when we are called upon to speak, we cannot use
Yes.
this sheet.
No, yes, you can. You can. See, you made the note. You made the note. First, when you speak, when the speaker speak, no, you can start scribbling down whatever things you want. In that 5-minute time, you can prepare your note as a speech if you want. If you have having speed that much of, at least you highlight whatever you want to say, then frame your words on whatever you have written when that at that time. Then once you are called to give the speech, you can refer the notes. No one stops you. I suggest to give you two things. One is that don't use virtual background, which may distract your hand gestures, your movement. Give the evaluation in a standing way so that you can explain well. Okay. Because when you are giving a recommendation to a speaker, you should do this way. Not use should word again when you are evaluating. I recommend you to give this way. So you need to demonstrate. Once you are demonstrating, it need to be visible to the speaker. Okay. I hope it is clear for you. Okay. So you can use the note when you are giving the speech, not prior to that. Anything else you want to ask? Or is it okay?
Hello, PP. Actually, I
Yes.
want to ask what you have covered till I joined late, around 11:20.
No issues.
Yeah,
No
please.
issues. See, Ravinder, here I shared the evaluation ballot in the chat box. Okay. I mean, in our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
There is your, if you can, okay, I will quickly do one thing. Can anyone read out that topic, that what is written in the second page of it? If you can open it and read, otherwise I have to do it.
I can read it.
Yes.
Evaluation contest, right?
No,
The page 2.
Go to the judging criteria, the second page. Listen
Sure.
to this text carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a second. So judging criteria, analytical
Yes.
quality refers to the effectiveness of the evaluation. Every evaluation should carefully analyze the strengths and weakness of the speaker's presentation. Were the evaluator's comments clear and logical? Did the evaluator identify specific strengths and weakness of the presentation? This is the first one. Second is
Yes.
recommendations. Recommendations are an important part of an evaluation. An evaluator not only points out the strengths and weakness of a speech, he or she also offers specific recommendations for improvement. Recommendations should be practical, helpful, and positive. They should enable the speaker to improve his or her next presentation. Third one is technique. Technique refers to the manner in which the evaluator presents his or her comments and recommendations. An evaluator should be sensitive to the feelings and the needs of the speaker, yet inspire and encourage the speaker in his or her future speaking efforts. Fourth one, summation is how the evaluator concludes the evaluation. The conclusion should briefly summarize the evaluator's comments and suggestions and be positive and encouraging.
Okay, so these are the 4 things based on which the judges will be marking when you are giving your evaluation speech. Okay, so henceforth, I want you all, whenever you are giving your evaluation in a club meeting, keep this evaluation criteria in mind, judging criteria in mind, and start performing it so that now you will be doing it. Very good. Now 2 to 3 minutes is the time given. 2 minute green. I will be the timer as well. Okay, 2 minutes green, 2.5 minutes yellow, and 3 minute red. You have a 30-second grace time. Now, how you can quickly go to this part of this? And when you are about, now you have done your points in say 1 minute 30 second, 1 minute 45 second. If you made your the comment part, the good part of your analytical part, what you initially did, then you can go to the recommendation part at that time. Recommendation, try to restrict your recommendation to maximum 3, preferably 2 with examples. I repeated at that time also, maximum 3, because the more you start giving recommendation, now you will be elapsing going over time. Though you may be having something what you have noted to recommend those things which you can exhibit well. Okay, if you are recommending on a voice quality or vocal variety, you try to demonstrate the right vocal variety part. If it is on a pauses, you tell the speaker, had it been given enough pauses at this juncture, it could have been better. This is how you need to tell this. Okay, so you give it with an example so that the speaker can learn from you. Okay, then it is before, once you have done, now say you at the even at the start of the initial 2 minutes is there. In 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes you allocate for the good part. 1 minute you give to the other part, the recommendation part. If the 30 second, 35 second, 40 second each you are taking, still you have time. Your summation should not make it as a blank statement in you. Your summation should not exceed 20 seconds. Because if you are covering it in 20 seconds, you are going to fall within the time. Okay, 20 to 30 seconds if you want to, but that depending on what time you are giving your summation. You need to keep an eye on my screen. Yes, our speaker also joined today. Okay, you need to keep an eye on my screen where I am, what time I am giving this indication. So accordingly, you need to adjust yourself to the scenario. Welcome, Division F Director, my dear friend, Toastmasters Zainab. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Great, great. I will just quickly brief you, Toastmasters Zainab. This is like now this. We all are from a new club in India, okay, and it is we chartered in April 2022, and our first contest is placed on 7th of or 8th of October. In fact, that is on evaluation, and these 6 of them are the 5 will be participating today. They all I'm trying to engage them on every weekly basis to give some tips and tricks on how to be a good Toastmaster when it comes to the role players as well as on the speeches, the evaluation. So towards that, we are trying to give them a demo of how a contest functions, how it is, and they will be evaluating the speech. So this is a quick summary of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our speaker, that is Toastmaster Zainab from Kuwait. Okay, she is our Division Director in SC20, and I am also happy to be connected with Rosma. She volunteered for us yesterday night at 10 o'clock. Just imagine how much people are willing to give to you. Okay, so yesterday night around 10:30 we communicated, and she confirmed to me she will take that. Okay, so shall we start? All you are ready? Oh, I forgot to tell you one thing. In case if you happen to drop out from your speech because of internet connectivity, of course, on the contest day, the time will be given by the chief judge how fast you need to reconnect. But here for today, we will not stop the speech. If you happen to disconnect, we will not stop the speaker. You will be allowed to get in whatever time you are getting. Okay, you will not be given anything extra to know what the speaker said. You need to present your speech on what you heard till the time you disconnected or after you are joining back. Is it clear to you all? Thank you. So, are we ready?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Oh, Toastmaster Zainab has said that no, she will not be in a position to come on camera. Toastmaster Zainab?
Yeah.
Oh, so it is going
You
to be a
want me
time.
to be on camera?
Please, if you can, because they are first time they are.
I will try my best. Okay.
Please.
So,
This is
yeah,
first time they are going for a contest.
Yeah. Okay. So I will just fix the phone and back
Please.
to
Yes, Pradeep.
Since I'll be in the breakout room, you need to manage everything since you are a co-host.
That I will do. Okay. How will I do? In the group, I will call now. I will just send a message once this first speaker is over. I will send a message number 2. Okay. So you know who need to come the second one. Ravinder is the second one. Then Shilpi is the third. Pradeep is the fourth, and Madhu is the last. Okay. So I will be giving a text in the group that okay, join number 2 or something like that. So you all have that note ready with you? Empty sheets. Let me see that. Okay, great, Imran. Don't use notebook. Okay, you need to tear out a sheet and keep it. Yes, like others are doing. What about you, Madhu? Where is your sheet? Okay, yes, Ravinder. And Shilpi is, she said, yeah, I can. You can understand your situation since you are at work as well. Okay, so we are already. Now here the speaker name and the speech title. The speech title and the speaker name will be announced to you. The time I will be noting down, how much time the speaker. Yes. Hello.
Yes, I'm with you now.
Great. So you are ready, right?
Yeah, but I will be setting, okay?
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. You present your speech now. Let us see how it is. Okay. So contestants here, the speaker already said that no, she is going to deliver the speech in a sitting position. Okay, because of her constraints. Let us understand that, respect that. So you don't have to look for saying that, no, had it been used, giving the speech in the standing position, and don't waste your time going behind it. Okay? Look for some other parts to recommend to the speaker and to improve your own skills. But I want you all to give your evaluation speech in standing position. Okay? So all good? Let us start. Yes. Toastmaster Zainab, with a speech title, The Art Therapy. The Art Therapy, Toastmaster Zainab. Floor is yours.
Thank you. Sometimes we think that our abilities is limited, but when we face the life, we found the exact opposite. Toastmaster of the day, the contest, tents, guests, good morning. Finding yourself after a long journey of having the cancer is not easy, and to live with the kind of that affected daily life by many symptoms was letting me to think what to do, what to go after having the medical retired. So I was searching deeply and thinking what my sisters encouraging me to do and think, Zainab, you can do it. What I can do? You can go and draw. You love painting. You were all times during your life since you are a kid loving to draw, paint, and coloring. Why you don't go to do some paintings? And the time of the treatments, during treatments time, I spent many times just going through the things, what I can do. And then after joining a support group for the cancer patient, I found a workshop that's saying just come and I have the time spending it by drawing and coloring. That time I started to think what I can draw, and then I start to draw whatever I can see. And then after that, I found myself through seeing this kind, and I have discovered my style of art. Yes, we can draw. We can spend seeing what is art. The art therapy, the kind of treatment that been used in that time, it's a kind of treatment that been used in the clinics, in the hospitals, through the physician, or to be given by the therapist. So the kind of art is many wide. It's not just drawing fine art. No, it can be acting, singing, dancing, and so many things. The kind of art therapy that's been used not just for cancer patients, it can be for cardiac patients, for depression, for many things, such as addicting to the alcohol or addicting to drugs. And you can imagine, through the art therapy, I discovered myself, and then I be an artist, a fine artist that joining many of exhibitions and painting a lot of paintings. And because I'm having this kind of art from my heart, so I'm painting and giving it as a gift for everybody that I face in my life. Imagine one day I was having a trouble with my tire, and I was waiting to help, to getting the help from the police. So the police, when they offer me to get a truck, while I'm waiting for it, then I give them a paintings from my mind in my car to thank them for their help. So I find a message from this universe to me that this kind of gift that been giving me from God, and the time that I'm suffering from the pain and going through the art therapy, that this gift can be a message for everybody to encourage them to be in this life going through their, let me say, a big gift for others, not just for me. Finding yourself in this life mean not only the message you want to deliver. No, it's going through also that you are a gift to everyone, and the message for everyone that the cancer or any disease is not the end of this life. Thank you for all your intention to me, and my message to you: every day is a chance to have a think about the gifts that God gave you and be the giver. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Zainab. The time taken is 6 minutes 25 seconds. Please listen to me. 6 minutes 25 seconds. Now here on, you will be given 5 minutes time. Please look at me. Look at me, please. Your note taking time is over. The speech is over. Your note taking time is over. Now you will be given 5 minutes time from here on. And by the time it will be like, no, I will be announcing, because you will be busy in writing, so you may not be looking at the screen. So I will be announcing when it is 4 minutes. I will give 4 minutes. Okay. Then you can, when it is 5 minutes, I will say pen down. You can keep your pen down, hands up. Then you will be moved to the breakout room. Okay. So ready? Your time starts now. You can start taking the. Hello.
Yes, you're talking to me?
No, Ravinder, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Leave it like that. You continue. It's 4 minutes up. Time up. Pen down, please. Take your paper. Take your paper. Fold it. Fold it again. Fold it again. Yes. Thank you very much. So you can keep that folded paper in your hand. Okay. Now, except Imran, I will be moving rest all of you into the breakout room. As we said, then when it is needed, I will call you back from breakout room to here. Now I have arranged my background also for the timing. 2 minutes green, 2.5 minutes yellow, and 3 minutes red. It will remain on till the time you finishes your speech. Okay. I will tell you rest of the things when it is happening. Okay. So when I send you a request, please join to the breakout room. Please say that follow the guidelines, whatever we discussed, how we need to maintain in the breakout room. So you can, Ravinder, you can join to that breakout room, and you will be receiving a message. Go to that particular breakout room. Toastmaster Pradeep. Toastmaster Pradeep. Fine. Is this your speaking position? Unmute.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Please repeat after me. Evaluate to help.
Evaluate to help.
I confirm that you are both audible and visible.
Yes.
Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty, contestant number 4. The floor is yours.
The Art of Therapy. What a great speech by Toastmaster Tasneem. Contest chair. Today we had a great speech delivered by our speaker. That reminded me of the art of writing. The art of writing book is also, I could imagine it's almost similar to this art of art. The speaker rightly said, art doesn't mean only writing. It meant singing, dancing, and doing various activities, whatever you can. The life is a journey, and you need to think what to do. Yes, I completely agree on that. We are the one who are riding or driving our ship towards our destination, and we need to think. It was a great question asked by the speaker as to what to do. Giving is a gift. We need to start giving to people. The more and more we start giving to people, we feel happy. I would like to just give a quote on that. Every day for the last 1.5 months, I'm going to an hospital for some type of testing, wherein I have been given physiotherapy. Every day I carry 5 chocolates and keep giving it to the small kids who keep coming there. And in the return, I get a broad smile. That keeps me motivated. And I completely agree with you about giving a gift, whatever you have. The instance which you said that the tire was flat of your car and you were surrounded by bullies trying to take help from them. You presented them with a gift, the gift which you had painted, and you presented to them. That was really amazing. Thank you for that. I would like to give a few advices if you can apply in your next speech. That would be enthusiasm and energy. If a little bit of more enthusiasm and energy is there in the speech, I think it could make a great difference. The second recommendation, the second advice which I would like to give you is about voice modulation. You mentioned that there were bullies in and around, and that was a state where you knew who they were, and you could have lowered your volume and be a little bit worried. You could have shown that. Otherwise, I understand everything was fantastic. Just to summarize, I would say, yes, the art of giving is a gift. Not everybody can give that. We need to keep giving. We need to keep thinking as to what to do. That was fantastic, and it is a great takeaway as to what to do with our life. And thirdly, the art of therapy. That doesn't mean only to a confined area like cancer. It can be to heart or anything else. Over to you, Toastmaster Contest Chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pradeep. You may mute and you can sit down. Toastmaster Madhu, please unmute.
Hi.
Hi, hello, Madhu. Toastmaster Madhu, is this your speaking position?
Yes, standing position. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Can you repeat after me? Evaluate to help.
Evaluate.
Evaluate to help.
Evaluate to help.
I confirm that you are both audible and visible. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Madhu K.R. Toastmaster Madhu K.R. Contestant number 5. Your floor is yours.
Thank you. So, wow, that was an incredible speech. Like the choice of a speech, the art therapy. First of all, congratulations to Zinat, speaker, for choosing such a wonderful topic. And that was very interesting storyline. And I like the way you narrated the story from the beginning. And it kept, I will agree, and the audience would also agree that you kept the storyline very interesting. The details that you were speaking about, your interest in the art and how you choose that path for healing, and that was an incredible message to everybody. So you were the best parts of the speech were like you always kept giving a smaller stories, like how you choose the path under medical circumstances, like what you were contemplating, and how did you talk to your sister, and how did you approach the group, and you were able to get a breakthrough. and then make a decision that what you want to pursue. I also admire that you had a subtle messages which were packed, like you can heal from any kind of a medical conditions if you choose art as a therapy. And your story of the bully was very interesting, like how you use the situation and optimistically and very positively you address that. That shows you are resilient. Coming to the narration of the story, it was wonderful actually, since it came from your real story, and it was very interesting, and then a lot of messages in that. And if I had any recommendations in this particular thing, I saw particular instances where you did an excellent job, where you could have used pauses a little bit more effectively, and a bit of more energy you could have thought when you say like you got a breakthrough, like you were very you chose a path to they got accepted in a group, and then you could also had a bit of more energy, and your the eye contact with the audience could have been straight. It was slightly tilted, and you could have done that better. And with a lot of little bit of more energy and the pauses, you could this piece could have been little bit better than what was delivered. And in summation, it was an excellent speech with a lot of messages. Like art is a big gift from the universe, and you can use that to heal. And so a lot of interesting things to learn. And I hope you take away from this observation and do good in upcoming speeches. I wish you good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Madhu. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the end of the evaluation contest. Now, may I request our speaker to come back, at least if on audio, and say how she felt the evaluation so far. Toastmaster Zainab, is that okay with you?
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much. I cannot say anything more than thank you very much for this. Is an amazing evaluation for each of them. They give me a spotlight on what I can improve and what I can avoid, and what's in the future that I can like having the progress, inshallah. Thank you so much, and have a good luck in your next contest, and all the best I hope for you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zainab. On behalf of this entire team, I sincerely thank you, because the effort you have given to us, the time you spared in telling your own things and giving them a real test on how the evaluation contest should function. I know they want to tell all these things to you in the personal way. And I take this opportunity because I know them very close, and how they feel now, I can understand from their smile, from the face. So I take this opportunity to thank you very much, Toastmaster Zainab. And you, I know that these people will remember you and your story forever, because it is the first time they are evaluating for a contest. And you being a target speaker for them, it means a lot for them and as well for me, because since we are doing this on great way. So we wish you all the best, and thank you very much for your support, Toastmaster Zainab. So we will be continuing this session for say 5-10 minutes more. If you wish, you can continue with us. Otherwise, you may detach as per your convenience. Okay. Thank you very much. Anything else, boys, you want, or ladies, you want to say anything to Toastmaster Zainab? You can quickly, on a personal note.
Thank you very much, Zainab. Thank you very much for coming in, for the valuable time, and that to being a Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time and also excellent speech. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Zainab, once again. Okay. So let us come to the time taken part of each speaker. Toastmaster Imran, you took 2 minutes 32 seconds. Okay, in a contest, this will not be announced, but I am giving you a light that now how you performed and what time you used actually. In contest, if you are over time or under time, if you are disqualified, while giving the result, they will say there is one time disqualification, but who it is will not be given. Okay, that the person who is disqualified by virtue of time will not be declared in the contest, but the chief judge and the timer and tally counters know who is disqualified. So
What is the minimum time?
pardon me?
What is the minimum time limit?
2 to 3 minutes, my dear. Okay, so evaluation as it is evaluation. No one disqualified. Let me come to you, Shilpi. One second. Toastmaster Imran took 2 minutes 32 seconds. Toastmaster Ravinder took 2 minutes 27 seconds. Toastmaster Shilpi took 3 minutes 19 seconds. Toastmaster Pradeep took 3 minutes 24 seconds. Toastmaster Madhu took 3 minutes 12 seconds. So all are within time qualified. Those who have scored say 3 minutes 24 seconds, 3 minutes 19 seconds, please have a watch when you give, because even a fraction of the moment you cross 30, you are getting disqualified. So please bear in mind, how to do it, maintain your timing. Okay. Now let us hear Toastmaster Imran was the first evaluator. Toastmaster Imran, what you think now that you left, you should have used or you could have done better? Do you have anything to say from your own side? Don't use much of the time, just a quick wrap up.
Yes, I think my opening was not good. I have to summarize the whole speech within 2 to 3 sentences nicely. That I missed.
Okay. Okay. Then Toastmaster Ravinder, what is the one thing you feel that you could have done better?
Actually, I was not ready for the evaluation speech. I'm not satisfied with my today's performance.
You yourself is not satisfied.
Yeah,
Why so? Why so?
Because I couldn't compile the thoughts, but I have written in the words. I couldn't refer these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So you know where you lacked, where you could have done better. You know it.
Most of the points I referred, I delivered in my speech, but think I should refer the bit of points. Why?
Okay.
Is it allowed to use the points?
Yes.
Actually, I was not sure when I watched the other one. Then I thought I should refer the points. Then I can do much better.
You can use a note. Okay. Shilpi, Toastmaster Shilpi, how you feel? What was it?
I think because I was like handling other things also, so I believe that I have done actually not at all well. So because I couldn't even write my speech properly other than 1 or 2 points. So probably I think the whole structure was missing. This I don't know, but I am really dissatisfied with what I've done today.
Don't underestimate yourself in that way. Okay. All of you have done the great thing. I know how it is to participate in a contest atmosphere, how tense it is, especially if you are doing it from your work place. So it's extremely difficult. I can understand that. Then Pradeep, what is the one thing you feel that you could have done better, or what you feel that you have done good or great in that?
I feel that I could have used the word storytelling. It was an entire story which was going on, which I later felt I missed it. That's the important point I feel. Yes.
Okay. That's the only point you feel that about the storyline you missed, right?
Storyline I missed. And summarization, final summarization, that compact summarization, I couldn't make it. I thought, okay, what to include this, so I could include only 2. I need to work on my summarization.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Madhu.
Yeah, I think I like imagine the initially framed open like a body and conclusion kind of a thing. I think I stick to it, but the effectivity wise, what and all things I wanted to convey, I didn't convey, especially the recommendation part. I could have stressed a little bit differently. And 2-3 things I reiterated, redundantly I said. So I think summation and recommendation could have been a little bit better. That's what I felt.
Yes. So you yourself know what you did great and what could have made the difference. Okay. Now quickly I will cover few of the things which all of you need to understand. Number one is your camera position. When you are giving the speech, please ensure that now see, at least you can see, there is a gap between me and the frame up. No, and even if I am doing something sitting, but still I can see the hand gestures. If ensure when you are standing, your camera position is visible from the waist upwards at least, so that the movement, gestures, whatever you did, you can explain in a way. Then second thing, what I noticed that all of you, almost everyone was standing in one position and giving the speech. Try to, now when you are narrating the story part of the speaker, even if it is, of course, the speaker was sitting and giving the speech, as we discussed in the beginning, we don't have to go for that one, but still you can use the stage in a better way when you are explaining the things. Okay, even if it is recommendation part or whichever part it is, use the stage wisely. First is about the camera positioning. Second is about the usage of stage. Third is, I must say, you all covered almost all the recommendation, but I failed to get with the demonstration on the recommendation. I failed it. I don't know. I was not very keen on listening it because I was doing multiple things. Or if it is, yes, Madhu?
I felt the time required is like 5 minutes kind of thing, because it was
this is what you need to manage. This is what you need to manage. Okay. So the for me, it was like, when you were referring something, instead of giving 4, 5, 6 tips, stick to the basics. That is, as we said, touch on 3, elaborate on 2 at least, the right way, which you can do it on time. And pick that 2 point wisely, so that you can add value to the speaker. So this is one of the things what I thought to tell you. Then the structure of your evaluation speech has to be considered as a normal speech, that is with an opening, with a body and a conclusion. Conclusion is your summary of the speech. The summation part, again I will repeat, summary is not the speech summary, what you have done, summary. So some of you have touched it, some of you could have done it better. Okay, what you said on that is a summary. It is okay. You highlighted the good points, you had given some recommendations, and the speaker gave you some message. So cover on that part and go with your summation. Then I know it is first time. Please try to bring a smile on your face when you are on stage. It will give you yourself a boost. Okay, don't feel that you are in a contest. You are not. Take it as we said last time. Tell yourself that yes, I am the best today. I am the best going to be today. Tell yourself that, so that you can gain that confidence when you are stepping on the stage. One of the things what I want to tell you, particularly to Toastmaster Shilpi, is that it is not that pointing to Shilpi, it is a lesson for all of us. You started absolutely well, Shilpi, but then the way I know the circumstances in which you were not able to, but why I picked that point to tell to all and taking the freedom as mentor of you all, that to give explaining how you can avoid certain things. Okay, so it is nothing to be one specifically to Shilpi, it is for all of us. You did amazing. That the start was amazing. You had the great way of expressing the thoughts. You had the great way of presenting your voice modulation. Everything was perfect. But what I missed was that you were, after certain time, you started telling a different way of things and stories. So that could have been, instead of that, if you could bring back yourself into the speech and evaluation part, could add value. So why I pick this particular thing is that, and I know Shilpi, she is a bold lady, so she won't mind even if I say, Shilpi, you did it wrong. I know that Shilpi is such an amazing personality. So why I brought this topic is to make sure that you all understand the importance of begin or being into the topic. You need to be within that frame of what your duty is. Your duty is to evaluate that speech in a constructive way and not about preaching around on something. Okay, so please keep it in mind. I kept it towards the last to comment on that. Otherwise, I know you all need bit more practices, and I'm sure we will do it again in coming weeks and days. Okay, to ensure that you all get a right tempo and right spirit to move into the topic in the contest part when it is coming. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for giving your time, and especially to our speaker, Toastmaster Zainab, and the speech. I can say now, the speech was so touching. How you can, from such a situation, what you are today. That was the cream. That is what we all need to learn from Toastmaster Zainab as a great personality. How you can recover from the bad time, you can leave it. But if you are focused on what you are into, what gives you more of the your passion, what follow your passion, do the things which gives you relief, which will make you always not into that bad stage or in the dark area, taking into the light, coming to the light and telling. And it takes a lot of courage to tell personal stories in a speech. Some people don't do it, but here Toastmaster Zainab expressed to us the greatness of how a speaker can motivate audience when it comes to saying something. Toastmaster Zainab, thank you very much for that. And I was totally moved, though I was doing the timer roll and all these things. I was totally moved with the story. And one recommendation, if I could give to you, is that though they have all of them almost touched on this part, I was expecting the recovery mode after you did. What stage you are in now? Because now you have recovered from that level to this level, but how you feel now, your journey, when you are, you had like 6 minutes, 25 seconds you used, you have about 45, 50 more seconds to use. So in that time, before concluding, if you could add that part. Now, because here in this story, we know that you recovered by the art of therapy, but what mental stage you are in right now after doing all this, of a sense of satisfaction, how you feel it. You gave examples of by giving all this, but specifically something of that sort could add value. I felt myself in your speech. Otherwise, fantastic one, great way of storytelling and engaging all of us in this fine morning. Thank you once again, Toastmaster Zainab. And my dear friends, you are one step more closer to your target of being a great evaluator in the contest. Okay, great speaker in Toastmasters. So this session for today, I am so happy that we could get someone to give you a speech. We could follow the procedures. This is how a contest functions. There are a lot of things we need to do, background work, to arrange a test speaker, to arrange judges, arrange role players, search and timer, all these things. So I'm coordinating that part with fellow members from our own club and other districts and areas and all. But overall, I must say, I must thank you all for dedicating your time for this journey of learning. Yes, Pradeep.
Yeah, we all need to put our hands together to, congratulate and thank our mentor, PB. Thank you so much for taking all the pain and hard work. We know that how much hard work you have done, even though we are silently sitting and we are in an examination mode as a student, and my heart was pounding, love, dub. I was thinking, what I'm going to say and all those things. It was just into an examination hall. Like in visualization, what we teach people, like even in Olympics, before they go to do maybe the javelin throw, whatever it is, they rehearse in the mind. So I think you have given us that rehearse, that feeling, that fear and everything right now with such a great speaker over here coming to our program. And you've given us the real feeling. That's what I think. So thank you very much for that. There are no words which we can tell. Overall, thank you very much, PB. Thanks for taking us to it.
And one more question I have, I was the last evaluator. I want to see the first to fourth.
See, unfortunately, Pradeep, now the lesson what I learned today is that a participant never to be a host, because the moment you left to the thing, the recording was stopped. And I was not able to move you from there. So I left a message to you, because since you were the host. So that is one thing I need to look into. Second thing, I myself logged in from my other account. And because of that, I was not in a position to immediately turn on the light to the target speaker. So then I immediately downloaded and all these things during the time when you were doing your preparation, not preparation and all these things. So for me, it is like, don't try to be over smart on things. Don't take yourself into consideration that the way you know the things well. You are ready with that, but try to do it before you do. But it is now, see, it's 8:30 we started, so 8:50, 8:25 I logged in. So it's still early for me on a holiday. Okay, for me, it's 8:25 when we started. But otherwise, Madhu, see, it is unfortunately we can't now, since the recording is there only from Pradeep and onwards. The speech was there. Of course, you can view the speech. You can. I must say, Madhu, you don't feel in that way. Okay, don't think that you have done something great. Madhu, you are the person who did justice to the ballot sheet. You covered as per what the ballot sheet says. But what you did is you were giving 4 recommendations now on energy level, enthusiasm, vocal variety, poses, and eye contact. But then you failed to give an example. This is a drawback what you had. Okay. But you followed the judging criteria, how it's supposed to be. So I know all of you had a chance to listen to Madhu's speech, how it was. Okay, I am saying about the structural way. Okay? You have done it from the opening. You moved into the body with that actually highlighting the greatness of the speech. Then when you came to the conclusion, it was though a bit late you came to the conclusion. I was worrying, are you going to overshoot? But then you managed it within the time, but you didn't do well as the summary as you yourself were saying.
Yeah.
So try to stick on to the basics. Okay. Go through the judging sheet. One exercise I want you all to do is that if you have time, watch any of the recording of any of the speeches we had in our club. Try to evaluate that for yourself. Try to present it yourself in that 2 to 3 minutes time. Time yourself, rehearse in that way. Any of the speech, okay? What you feel, how you do it. So that is one thing what I wanted to tell. Then again, thank you so much. Next what we have is about evaluation. Next is about international speech contest for us. So I just want to tell you that international speech contest, we know what is the structure here. Again, the guidelines will be almost same. Instead of going to the breakout room, everyone will be here only. So you can listen to each and everyone's speech. Okay, you will not be moved to the breakout room. Time will be 5 to 7 minutes. topic is of your choice. It can be of a motivational one, a humorous one, whichever way you want to select, you can. Here, what I want to tell you all is that I am not going to participate in the contest because I am not authorized to participate in the contest this time because of our area director. So if you wish, you can write. I request all of you to write your speech. Go with that. If you feel comfortable, because all your mentors, each other are competitors. Almost everyone is contestants, okay, except very few, rest all are contestants. So you can send to me your speech if needed. I will go through it. I will recommend something if I feel. We can even have one-to-one session on Zoom to conduct rehearsal of your speech and what we need to do, how you need to do, because it is on 15th of October. Please do invest some time and energy towards that. So I will try to give myself whatever possible to support you at the most possible way. Okay. So make use of it. So next week, whatever we want to discuss, we can decide even. Okay. If you feel we want to do one more evaluation part, I am okay for that. I will arrange one more speaker for you to do it. Or if you feel we need to touch on the other part of that contest, that is about the international speech. But international speech, I must say that no, it is individual, intellectual thing, your own thing. So that part I wish to, of course, we can even see some great speeches, how you need to use your body language, how you need to yourself give your voice modulation, all these things we can try it out. But otherwise, individually, it is your property. So my recommendation is that to go to a one-to-one session on the international speech for you. Okay, so we can during the course of time we can decide what we want to do, but don't be silent on this week, these 2-3 weeks. It is very important for you. 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, I'm not making like something, but take it in that spirit that contest is going to happen once in a year. This is the time you are playing it out, whatever you learned. So do the best of your ability, no matter. But participation itself is a great thing here. Okay, that is what important. I feel that like 10, 11 contestants in a club level for evaluation and international speech, even seasoned clubs find it difficult. So that is a great thing. You all have come forward and you have invested yourself into that. That's a great thing. Do the best way possible for you. I can help wherever possible, as I said, be it on the script, be it on the speeches. Even you can record yourself and send to me. I will watch it and share with you. Okay, how it is. If it is on a drive, it will be better. You can share it on a drive and the link to me so that I don't have to download all this time. Or sending big video could be a problem. All these things we can try whichever way possible. Okay, we have time. So whoever is ready with their speech, they can start doing these things. They feel wherever they are stuck with, wherever you are stuck with, please do approach me. I will try to give you as much of attention I can to make the things work for you. Okay. If anything else from your side, if not, let us wind up.
Yeah. For the international speech, I think, yeah, we can do that. We can upload to our drive and send it to you. And you can give the recommendation accordingly. We can upgrade ourselves and we can keep going. I think that would give a personal attention.
Yeah, I will try to give that way now. Since we are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as of now participating. So I can spare that much of time. Then we can, once the recording is seen, I will give you the feedback. Then we can do it now on even Zoom, like a one-to-one session. We can do it. Okay, and keep practicing it. Practice, practice, practice. That is the mantra of success in Toastmaster speech contest. But again, keep in mind that you practice too much that you get obsessed with that. No, if you feel that okay, enough for today, but try to improve every day from the previous version what you are doing, improve on that. So if you are working on your opening part of your speech, do it carefully, do it wisely. If you feel, yes, this is a good opening, I can. Then you go to the second part of it. Then you go to the message part of it. Write it, bring the actual, once you start writing, you will be feeling what exactly, how I need to express my gestures on that. Okay, there are certain things which you need to remember. Don't use gestures. We feel that it is okay for us, may not be okay for others. Okay, because judges, audience, we are an international club. So please pay attention to that. Common gestures, which is acceptable to everyone, try to use that one. Okay, if you are using a gesture, okay, but it should be with that text supportive way. Yes, Pradeep, still remember that. 1, 2, 3. Not like this, 3. Right? Yeah. So this is how it is. So that is all from my side. Okay. Ravinder, don't underestimate yourself that no, you were not, you try to, this is how we need to learn. Okay. Try to do it the way you
Actually, I
are
joined
doing.
late. Actually, I joined late. So I was not sure what was the agenda for 2 days. Today's
Yeah.
session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No issues. No issues. Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bibi.
Thank you.
We'll meet today evening. Bye. Thank you all.
Thank you.